Ice Pirate.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Ice Pirate, and I'm back with a response video to Megadan 29. Yeah, this guy. Anyway, he had a pretty good idea. He did his top 3 video games based off comic books and superheroes. And you know what? I think I got a response for them. Let's find out what they are. First up is Maximum Carnage. Wait a minute. Am I about to say something good about an LJN game? What's the worst that could happen?
You could accept the fact that this city is headed for a disaster of biblical proportion.
What do you mean, biblical?
What he means is Old Testament, Mr.
Yes.
Mayor. Real wrath of God type stuff.
Exactly.
Fire and brimstone coming down from the skies. Rivers and seas boiling.
40 years of darkness, earthquakes, volcanoes.
The dead rising from the grave.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Maximum Carnage was a great game. This was a fun beat-em-up game based in the Spider-Man universe, and Carnage took the role as the main villain. Now, it didn't have the web-slinging action that some of the modern games, but it's still very fun, and it also had a rocking soundtrack by Green Jelly. Next up, Batman Arkham City. This was the follow-up to Arkham Asylum, which was a great game, but now it's based in a bigger open world with more villains, more gadgets, and more action. The story was so good, and also that ending, man, that ending was pretty awesome. Now, the follow-up game to it, Arkham Knight, was kind of a disappointment because it seemed like it was just a rehash of Arkham City. But you know what? If you have a chance, I would play all 3 of the Arkham games. They're very good. And finally, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. This was a fun game. A buddy of mine who I used to play online with in Halo and Gears of War turned me on to this game. The ensemble cast, the Diablo-style gameplay. Also, you can take different paths and stuff with different groups. You can group up all the X-Men and play together. You can group up all the Fantastic Four and play together. It was just a great game, and the fact that you could play as one character and interact with that same character is kind of a paradox stuff, and they react to that too. That was very good. Well, anyway, that's 3 comic book games that I truly like. I'd like to hear what your 3 are, or 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever you want to do. Put some comments down below and everything. Let's get a conversation started. I'm going to put a link in the description for Megadan 29's original video, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see some response. Until next time, this is Ice Pirate signing off.